talk about getting older. So getting older for me didn't break me. It didn't make me feel necessarily more fragile. And it didn't suddenly mean I needed to slow down in my life. I never really felt that. But what it did was it basically took the filter off. You know, nobody really tells you this part about how all of a sudden that part shifts. You know, obviously they warn you about your body and your energy and your face and your changing priorities. But what they don't tell you, what you don't really hear about, is getting older makes you allergic in a way to BS. So suddenly, I don't know, you just feel less tolerant of the friggin' nonsense. Like you just don't tolerate it. And small talk that goes nowhere, fake sense of urgency, meetings that, I don't know, should have just been an email or a text, or people who drain you and call it a connection, a meaningful connection. And you don't lose your energy really as you get older. You know, what you do is you lose your patience for wasting it. And that realization hits sort of like off the side, you know? And so at first you start feeling a little bit unsettled, like, wow, why am I so irritated, or why am I impatient when I used to not be this way? But then something else shows up, and it's this level of clarity. And the clarity, it's different than maybe it was before. It's not like, oh, I now have this clear vision, I have it all figured out kind of clarity. It's more like, oh, that's why I've been tired. That's why I've been irritated. And you start noticing things that used to tolerate without question, like people or situations, which rooms maybe made you feel like you were constricted, and which made you feel like you were expanded, relationships. And this is just how it evolves and changes. You just start noticing yourself. And yet, at the same time, the world keeps whispering this same message. You gotta stay the same. You gotta slow down. You have to take it easy. Just be grateful. Act your age. I love that one. Cool. Except, no. Because, see, listen, if you're honest, there's something else that's happening too within us as we age. With me, with you, with all of us. It's this little bit of fire, a little bit of like this hum that you feel like, you know what, I'm not done yet. And it's not like this, I've got to prove it kind of energy. It's more chill. It's more grounded. It's just like, don't test me kind of confidence. You know what I mean? So also, I want to talk about one more thing. And your body, even though people think that, you know, you're falling apart, you're still really capable. And you have to start treating like you're still capable. Strength doesn't disappear as you get older. You just have to work for it more. You just have to wait and push into that just a little bit more. It will require a shift. And you know, it's same with your mind and your nervous system. Same with your ability to even adapt and rebuild and choose different things. So somewhere along the way, we're taught to confuse this idea with comfort and care. Like, we want to be comfortable. And that does happen when we get older, you know, that comfort is alluring. And that's why I'm so adamant about encouraging people to lift weights, because I do believe the physical strength also shifts something in our psychology. And I certainly know that it's been true with me. Because confidence, it turns into something else when you're pushed into places that feel uncomfortable, when you get to meet that maker, when you feel the edge of something. And that's really why I wrote the book, Age Out Loud, which is coming soon. And it's not because we all need more motivation, not at all. And it's not because getting older has some sort of magic fix. I wrote it because I kept seeing really amazing people, especially women, who looked, you know, like cool, and yet inside they would say, I'm not feeling myself. They would tell me things. And men too. So basically what Age Out Loud is about, it isn't about chasing this concept of youth. It's not at all. It's about reclaiming ourselves. What we stop chasing for validation, right? It's not the thing. We're here to set healthier boundaries about who we are and who we want to be. And the confidence doesn't just become because we have to act a certain way. The confidence comes from in here. You don't need the same kind of applause. You don't need the evidence that you've done well. Because this season, for me, and what I hope to encourage others, it's not about shrinking. It's not about editing yourself. It's really cutting out things that drain you. You keep what works, obviously, but you drop the rest. Get rid of it. You don't need a long explanation. You don't need the story, because we're not trying to be impressive anymore. We're trying to be real. And honestly, that's way more interesting to me. So if you feel like you're getting older and you're feeling restless and a little cranky, I'm here for you. It's why I'm writing the book, because there are ways that we can deal with these experiences, define them, and then move into a much greater self. You're not broken. Listen, you're not bored. You're not too late. You're not any of these things. You're just ready for more. So let's engage. Let's stay in touch. And if you're ready to live like you actually mean it, make sure you stay in touch. And Age Out Loud is coming soon. And, it's all about taking the filter off, about living out loud and owning the boldness of who you are and who you came here to be. Because sometimes these stories that we've held within have dimmed us. And I say it's no more time for apologizing and for owning the strength of who we are and who we came here to be. Because this is the truth. It's not the end of anything. This is just a new chapter. We're telling the truth, feeling the truth, living the truth. Finally gets told. I'm Kate McKay. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and make sure you click on the link below if you'd like to be on the waiting list to receive your first copy of Age Out Loud, coming soon.